Children, let's move to the next topic, resolving conflicts. Conflicts can be defined as disagreement over the right course of action to be taken in a particular situation. Differences in reason, race, and religion divides people into groups. Following are the conflicts in our society. Conflicts related to rivers, water, and dams. Water is an important resource for economic growth and sustainable development. In India, the Kaveri River water dispute involves the state of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Kerala. The Krishna River water issue involves the state of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Karnataka. The issue has become more complicated due to the displacement of local farmers who depend on water for their livelihood. Water disputes arise due to following reasons. Number 1. The distribution and use of water of many interstate rivers or river valleys. Second, different interpretation of the agreements relating to the use and distribution of such a water source. Third, the implementation of any such agreement or in the levy of any water rate. Next issue is minorities. Racial discrimination can take many forms. Some group or groups are prevented from enjoying the same civil, political, economical, social, and cultural rights as other groups in the society. Our constitution provides that no one can be victimized on basis of religion, race, caste, reason, or language. Democracy is a form of political organization. It can succeed only if people have faith in the system. We should cooperate with the government and express our disagreements in a peaceful way. Next conflict is related to equality and justice. Equality and justice are two key principles that make a democracy meaningful and functional. The citizens of a democratic country have equal opportunities in the process of governance. The practice of untouchability has been abolished. The government recognizes the right to equality and special provisions have been made for the discriminated social groups, that is women and children, especially the girl child. Article 7 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that all are equal before the law and are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of law. In India, everyone is treated equally before law, irrespective of their sex, color, caste, religion, etc. Thank you.